Hello everybody and welcome back to the bright side. I'm your hostess Ty and I'm back here today with more Tales of Vesperia. Last time we left off on my most shameful episode to date. And this is the episode of redemption. This is the episode where I kick the butt of anything that comes my way. This is the episode where I try and go get my healer back. I think that's what happens next. But considering I don't currently have my healer, that is kind of my goal. I don't know where I'm actually supposed to go. Like, really, I actually have no idea where I'm supposed to go, but I'm gonna go this way just because maybe I'll get something? Aha! I gotta hold that L. Okay, so continuing. Oh my god, seriously? Okay, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen, skip talking to Estelle, I'm gonna talk to Flynn.
Barrier Blastia's been making some odd noises. You think it's okay?
You came all the way here because you were worried about that? As always, Yuri, you can't leave well enough alone if you see anything amiss.
Hey, it's not me. She was the one that...
It's obvious that something's not right with that Blastia. Let me have a look at it.
This Blastia is currently in a state of repair. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to examine it.
Why?
Because none of your bees,
What was that vibration?
Don't tell me that was the Blastia.
Maybe something's happened to the Blastia.
Let's get out of here.
Your Highness, you must stay here.
Redemption. Well.
Damn it! That girl's Blastia crazy.
It's okay. I'll just readjust the volume of air. You'll be just like new.
It's too dangerous! You've got to get out of here!
Lead the civilians out of the city, as well as the princess and the others.
Yes, sir.
The air is completely out of control. There's no telling what it will do.
No! The flow of air has outstripped its capacity! At this rate, it'll either swallow the city or even explode!
Explode! Did you hear that? Everybody get out of here! Hurry!
Rita!
Princess!
Your Highness! What is she?
Rita, I'm here! Estelise!
Well, she's shiny.
There, got it! Ah! Rita, hang on! Please, get a room ready for Rita.
Do you even hear what you're saying? You're just as worn out as she is.
Prepare rooms at once. I'll take her there myself.
Carol, can you stand?
Yeah.
Come on, we're going too.
Come in.
You can't keep using your healing arts on her forever, Estelise. Come on, let's let her rest for now.
Yes.
I can't believe she had to go and do something like that.
Yes. Once Rita chooses to do something, she won't listen to anyone else.
You're one to talk. You were just as bad as she was.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stay here. You should go rest. Aren't you tired from using your healing arts so much?
I'm jealous of Rita. She has something she cares about so much.
And so can you, if you spend enough time looking for it. But you need to go and get some sleep now.
No, I'm fine. Yuri, you should get some sleep yourself.
Flynn will get mad at me if you pass out.
So let him get mad at you.
Look, don't come asking me to take your place when you collapse from exhaustion.
I can't ask you to take my place if I've already collapsed, can I?
Ooh, she's smart. Party with everyone.
You must think I'm totally useless. After what happened when you first met me, and at Camp Bakram, and today.
I think everyone freaked out today. Even the great Commandant was pretty in over his head. There are lots of things even grown-ups can't do.
Even you, Yuri? Yeah, I guess so. It's a tough world.
Now you got the idea.
Hey, Yuri?
Hmm?
Do you think you'd want to maybe start a guild with me?
A guild, huh? Yeah, that's an idea. I'll think about it.
Really?
What, you're surprised?
I thought you'd say, no way! I've been in enough messes already! Or something.
Not all adults think like that, you know. Anyway, it's late. Let's get some rest and see how she's doing in the morning.
Think about the talk about the guild, okay? You will, won't you? Redemption! Aw, yeah, repeat. The goodest boy. Your room was paid for by the Knights. Sweet. Wait, so... how do I sleep? Oh! I don't remember that being there, but I can't use it anyway, so... oh. But how am I supposed to go to sleep? Or is there a room over here or something? No? Over here? No? Where am I supposed to go? So I just gotta go out. I gotta go out, don't I? Oh, nope. Literally just come right back here.
Come in.
Aww.
Glad to see you're awake. And after I told her over and over to call me before she collapses.
You didn't think she'd really listen to you, did you? She looks happy. Hey, so... what do you think Estelise thinks of me? Why are you making that face?
Because that's
I
hilarious.
just didn't think you were the kind of person who cared what other people thought.
Forget it. You can go now.
Compared to those formulas of yours, she should be easy to figure out.
Huh? Rita! You're awake. But be careful. It's just when you think you've recovered that you're in the most danger. It's all right. I'm fine. Also, you don't need to pretend to be using that Blastia anymore. What do you mean?
It's pretty cool that you can use healing arts without a Blastia.
But how did you...
Oh. Hi there.
Hey, it's that dragon freak! Rita, are you all right? Don't you ever learn?
It sounds like the sky is falling in here. What's going on? Huh? Ah! What was that thing?
Just when the conversation was getting interesting.
That's enough talk about Estelle's healing arts for now.
Fine by me. I've pretty much figured it out anyway.
Don't look at me like that. Do I really look like that much of a bad guy to you?
Yes.
Hey, wait! What's going on, you guys? Come on, tell me!
Well, take care on the way back to the capital.
Okay.
Do you have everything? Wouldn't want to have to come back later.
If I forget anything, you'll bring it to me. Won't you, Yuri?
Yeah, right. Okay, let's go find Flynn. I'll take you that far.
What are you all gonna do after this?
Well, we did lose track of the Blood Alliance.
That's easy. We can just go to Dongrest. Or not. Man, if I go back there now, they'll all just laugh at me.
Dongrest? That's the guild city, right?
Yeah. I thought we could find out about the Blood Alliance there.
What direction is it from here?
Well, it's to the west, I guess, but...
Let's check it out then. Might be helpful for anybody thinking you're starting a guild, too.
Huh? For starting a guild? Well, let's go then.
Cute. Reunite with Carol, Rita, and repeat. Okay. That's the exit. Can I really not go down this elevator or whatever?
It doesn't seem like that Flynn character is around here.
Does that mean you're staying with us for now?
Well, would that be all right?
Carol, don't fill the princess's head with ideas.
You cannot simply do as you wish. Your Highness must return to the capital. Flynn is already set out to tend to other business. Now then, Rita Mordia, we would like you to investigate yesterday's Blastia malfunction.
That's pointless. I looked at him this morning, but I couldn't figure anything out.
No, we would ask that you go to the forest of Cave Mock.
Cave Mock, huh? Oh yeah, the plants affected by the disaster here look just like the ones in that forest.
We have reports of tree mutations, and of monsters increasing in both number and aggressiveness. Messengers have gone to the capital, but much time will be wasted finding a gifted mage.
I specialize in Blastia. Plants are out of my league.
Consider their connection to the air. I imagine that is within your league.
Besides, if Estelle is going back to the capital, I want to go with her.
What do you mean?
You are a researcher in an Imperial Blastia laboratory. You must undertake the tasks assigned to you.
Then there should be no problem if I accompany her to the forest, right?
Princess, please do not make suggestions that are simply out of the question.
If this does have something to do with air, then my healing arts would prove useful.
Yes, they would.
Please, Alexei. Let me do my part to help.
Your Highness, I simply cannot allow you to go to such a dangerous forest.
Well, what if... Yuri, would you come with us? If Yuri were to come, you wouldn't be worried, right?
Young man, please escort the princess. I ask this of you only because you once sought to join the Imperial Knights.
Of all the underhanded... I didn't ask anybody to count on me. You're pushing me into this.
It seems I can take that reply as indication of your agreement.
But there's something I have to do as well. We go to the forest after Dongrest.
Very well.
Your Excellency.
It seems Flynn foresaw this outcome.
Huh? He did what?
He left this message for you. Take care of Her Highness.
All right then. It's the forest of Cave Mock by way of Dawngrest.
I have a job for you.
It's still joining the party. Cool, so I got my healer back and got my...
What do you think that scary monster we saw in Kaer Bakram was?
That beast was way tougher than anything I've ever seen before. If it didn't run away when it did, we'd have been in a world of hurt.
That's a surprisingly cautious opinion coming from you. Not that I disagree when it comes to a monster like that.
Do you think it was the hunting blades who trapped it in a reverse barrier?
Yeah, probably. It looked like they came to take that monster down. And whatever the case, I don't want to meet up with a monster like that again.
I forgot which direction they said I was supposed to be going. What people need inside this luck. Oh, okay. Who are you? Master. Oh. Princess, what are you doing in a place like this? There's something I have to talk to Flynn about, so... I heard about you slipping out of the castle. Who's this? I apologize for not having introduced myself sooner. My name is Drake Dropboard. He was the previous Emperor's swordmaster and is also my teacher. Ah, the Knightly Patriot Drake. The Knightly Patriot? Master Drake has served the Empire with his sweat and tears for decades. In the Imperial Knights, Drake Dropboard is thought of as a model for all knights to follow. He's now an advisor to the Imperial Knights, you know. Wow, really? I'm really an advisor in name only. These days I'm pretty much retired. My only real duty of late is teaching the princess swordsmanship. But didn't you come here with the Commandant as an advisor? Yes, I've heard everything that's happened so far. How was it, setting foot into the outside world for the first time? Well, we've had a lot of bad things happen to us, but all of it's been a fantastic experience. A fantastic experience, you say? I see. Is something wrong? Mr. Drake, sir. It's you. What do you want, LeBlanc? Sir, His Excellency the Commandant is calling for you, sir. Alright. Well then, Princess, I must take my leave. Try to avoid doing anything too rash, won't you? Yes, of course. Take care of yourself, Master. I can't believe Drake Dropboard taught Estelle how to fight with a sword. I'm surprised that a princess would know how to use a sword at all, really. Estelle, what made you learn how to use a sword? That's a good question. It might take a while to tell the whole story, the next time I get a chance. Yeah, I'd like to hear about it too, once things have calmed down a little. Sure. I don't remember that cutscene.
I'm glad that Commandant Alexei turned out to be so reasonable.
Yeah, I thought he'd be more of a stubborn jerk myself.
Had you met him before, Yuri?
I knew him, but I doubt he knew me. I was barely in the Knights for any time at all, really.
What sort of person is he, I wonder?
He can be very formal at times, but in a way he's something of a symbol for the Knights. Many who are in the Knights now were inspired to join by Alexei's example.
One thing's clear. I don't have much in common with him.
Yeah, really can't go down there. Okay. Wait. I thought I saw a treasure chest. I don't remember if it matters which exit I go. Oh, it does. It does matter. Okay. So where am I right now? There's a bridge over there. I think, yeah, that's the city I was at. Okay. That's the city I was exploring.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Redemption!
Wonderful.
Redemption!
Yeah, easy.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Extreme stars.
Finish that one.
Yes, Gio. Oh, those are burst arts. Right. Yes, Gio.
Estelle,
Did I fall down a
there's
cliff?
something I want to ask you.
Yes, what is it?
What,
Wait!
Gio?
What's the matter?
Could you repeat what you just said?
I said there's something I want to ask you.
No, before that.
Estelle?
Yes, you finally called me Estelle. I've got to go tell everyone.
Oh, well.
I fell down a cliff. 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 How do I get back? Oh god. How do I get back up? Okay, fight me.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up. Are you done already?
Yeah, of course they are. Oh, it's over here. Freaking out because I fell down a cliff. Okay. Redemption. Okay, I can't keep it going. Oh shoot, I could have kept it going. Let me stop being silly and actually do the thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Nope. Wait, have I fought you?
Let's eliminate them.
Oh, I have. I definitely have. I couldn't tell what you were. Ow.
Destruction field! Alright, who's next?
We did it, this modest land. Stop the power that tries soul shine. Photon, let them die under
The cry of victory.
Hey, I learned something.
Here we go. I was trying to get those because I realized I hadn't gotten them from my old weapon. Here we go.
Honestly, that girl... Huh? Estelle. She rushes off regardless of danger. She doesn't listen when you tell her to stop.
So Estellise has finally become Estelle, huh?
I've been calling her that for a while. What's with you anyway?
Hey, you know, your tone of voice was different just then. Maybe it's just my imagination.
You're damn right it is.
Ah, there's the Rita we all know and love.
Ha! Ow! How about you just shut up? Who cares what I say or how I sound?
Not me. Here's to you being you, Rita.
How do I get off of this cliff? Over here? Yes. Oh, I need to change my camera speed because God, this is slow. Here we go. Oh, right, cool. Oh, I haven't fought you. Come here. I see a sandstorm in the distance.
We'll destroy them in no time.
I remember that, actually. Okay, I'm getting to things that I remember. It has been a very long time since I played this game, so me remembering anything is honestly a miracle.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Ooh, you're new. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Let them die undefiled purity. Holy power.
All right.
They know each other way too well.
Alright, after all that time, finally made it. I remember being in this city so much. I don't remember why. I think there was just a lot of time you spent here. You spent. The Den of Guilds. Dongrist.
Looks like a pretty lively place.
Well, it's the second largest city after the Imperial capital. It's run entirely by the guilds.
I thought it'd be more dark and dank, you know? Like a den of villains.
That's just a prejudice people have about the guilds.
I'm sure the bad reputation of the Blood Alliance is to blame for that.
Yeah. Jeez, Yuri, you make it sound like I'm a villain.
If you're a villain, what does that make him?
Point taken. So, how should we go about tracking down Barbos?
The best way is probably to stop by the Union and check there.
The Union, a guild collective run by the 5 so-called Master Guilds, right?
Yeah, the Union also serves as the city's government.
But how is this gonna work? Isn't Barbos' Blood Alliance one of the 5 Master Guilds?
Which means if we lay a hand on him, we'll be picking a fight with the Union as well.
We won't know the answer to that until we ask the Dawn.
The Dawn is the boss of the Union, isn't he?
Yep.
Alright, let's go see what the Dawn has to say then.
Hey, wait! He's not the kind of person you can just meet. I don't really know if...
Please?
Union headquarters is in the north part of town.
Alright, cool. So who are you? You there, sir. Merchandise is top quality. Take a look, see for yourself. Oh, right. I never went in the Fortune's Market over in Torum Harbor, actually. Oh, I see you back there. I'm gonna join Fortune's Market when I grow up. How am I supposed to open this? How do I get back there? Welcome. This is store number 1 of Fortune's Market headquarters. I don't need any gel. Unless I want to buy more of those. Let me get more of these. Oh. Yes. Yep. Yep. Magical amulets during battle. I have 10 of those. I'm gonna need a couple of those later. Okay. I just equipped a new sword. Ooh. Ooh, that's good for both of them. Rise attack and magic. That has void attack. Charge, hold, and recover. Yes. Also yes. Yes. And yes. I should not be able to buy all this stuff. I know that, but it's not stopping me. I didn't buy her anything new, did I? No. Okay. At the very least, thankfully, none of the head or body equipment has skills that come with it. I didn't buy anything for you. Okay, let's just see. Let's do... yeah, I guess you're good. I'll do that later. Okay, cool. Alright, synthesizing. What do you have? Spooky, medium-sized bag. Hydronomos? Report on the location of the Sacred Temple of Water. Seriously? Really? Oh, that's something for... That's her sub-weapon. That's Rita's sub-weapon. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh, I want it. I shouldn't need it, but I want it. Oh, that's pretty. Knuckle Duster, Defender. That stuff is for... Oh, it's for Rita. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I didn't realize this is a lovely cat dictionary. Cute. Huh. Yeah, I didn't realize this is... Oh, I know who those are for. I didn't realize this is how you get the, extra stuff. But I guess it makes sense. I just haven't been paying attention to it. That's on me. Oh. Okay. I'll work on that later, like I said. Spent too much time there already. I'm glad the Dawn can keep this place lively, but I wish we'd just go take out the Empire already. Well, that's a train of thought. Hi, kitty. The air around this town is unstable, refracting the sunlight and turning the sky red. But no one knows why the air has been so unstable. Has it always been that way? I'd like a rest, fully sanctioned by the M Guild. My mommy's a guild big shot, really. I even met the Dawn. Cute. Well, you look like a straight up witch. It's kind of cool. What do you think you're doing just wandering around? What I want. Uh-huh. And these are all merchants. Okay, so let's see. There we go.
Hey, what are you doing? What? Nothing.
Hmm? Well, well, if it ain't little Carol. What the hell are you thinking coming back here?
Hey, what's with you?
Yeah, I don't see Nan. She already ditched you?
No way. She wouldn't stop nagging, so I took off.
This would explain why Carol wasn't too eager to go to Dongrist.
So are you the latest guild to take him in? You could do a lot better than that, loser.
All this kid can brag about is the number of guilds he's joined. Oh, right. That's a bad thing.
Are these your friends, Carol? You can do a lot better than these losers.
What did you say?
Such undignified men.
Shut up.
You sure have a way of saying things. I mean, you're right, but...
Yeah, you just keep talking.
What's that sound?
Damn it. They're back again.
Come on.
The alarm. Monsters are here.
Monsters? Wait, is this shaking the monsters' footsteps?
If so, they've brought quite an army.
Yeah, but don't worry. Even if there have been a lot of monsters around here lately, our barrier here is strong, and it's never been broken before. And the guilds take care of the monsters outside the barrier. Huh? Oh, crap!
And the barrier breaks.
The barrier disappeared? What the hell is going on? The monsters are gonna get inside!
Damn it, why do things like this always happen to me, no matter where I go?
You gotta be cursed.
Maybe.
Yuri, we have to go stop the monsters.
And now everyone's scared. Oh look, there's bugs all over the wall.
Where are all these monsters coming from?
Something isn't right!
Doesn't something seem different about the monsters as well?
Here they come.
Ow.
Don't let up, there's more coming.
Why are there so many?
Damn it! It's just one right after the other.
Just want to say though, Rita, that fireball you sent missed.
Bye-bye. to these things. Ah!
Damn!
Thank you so much!
Forget it! Run! Damn! I'm not gonna make it!
Come on, you filthy maggots! I'll take the lot of you! Come see how it feels to get beat down by an old man!
That old guy is really going after him. Who the hell is he?
It's the Dawn! That's Dawn Whitehorse!
So that's him, huh? It's the Dawn! The Dawn's here! Let's kick this monster scum out of here! Defend the city!
Nobody messes with the clouds of dawn!
I saw you, Flynn.
Flynn!
We've come to help subdue the monsters.
Hold your horses, Night Boy. We couldn't live with ourselves if we let the Knights do our dirty work. Now get the hell out of here.
Is
Yes,
this
dear.
really the time for that?
Each and every one of these people left the Empire of their own free will and joined a guild. There ain't a soul in this town so spineless they go running to you guys for help.
But
These are the rules of the life we've chosen. It's up to us to make sure those rules don't get broken.
What, dear?
Holding to your beliefs no matter what's at stake. So that's what a real guild is like.
Hey, you there! Lead the way!
I have a name, you know. Where are we going anyway?
We're going to repair the barrier Blastia. If we don't, the city will be overrun with monsters.
You're coming too!
Guess that's my only option.
I don't have to go find it, do I? Don't make me go find it. Gosh darn it.
The barrier failed right as the monsters appeared? What the hell is going on in this city?
I've lived in Dawngress my whole life, but I've never seen anything like this.
So why the hell do we have such terrible timing?
How should I know?
What? You don't really think I'm cursed, do you?
I mean... Okay, really, I have no idea where the barrier Blastia is. Oh. Well.
We're too late. This is so horrible.
Out of the way!
Well, look at me going the right way automatically.
I might be able to do something with this.
Rita,
Redemption.
watch out! Behind you!
We won't let you fix the barrier.
Oh, really?
What the hell? It's just one thing after another. I'm sick of this. Let's eliminate them.
Seriously? Oh, your range is so annoying. Oh, gosh darn it. I saw it too late. I saw yours too late, too, because I saw that from across the screen. Annoyed.
How could they do that?
Boof. It says boof.
Looks like we have those guys to thank for the barrier Blastia failing on us.
But why?
Looks like you've got your hands full over here.
So the Dawn's little lecture didn't stick?
I'm just doing what I can to help. How's the repair of the barrier Blastia going?
That'll depend on our genius mage here.
The core is still there. They just fiddled with your formula a bit and stopped it, didn't they? What the? This is an amplifier? And this formula again. The same as they were using back on Amid Hill.
The barrier disappeared when the monsters attacked. It can't be a coincidence that they happened at the same time, can it?
Probably not.
So does your appearance here mean this is tied up with all the Empire's problems?
I don't know. That's why I came here to check things out.
That goes there, and this goes here.
That's our Rita.
Alright, time to clean up the monsters outside the barrier. The guilds won't be able to complain if we fight monsters outside the city.
We'll leave the monsters to Flynn. Let's go to the Union and ask about Barbos.
You really trust Flynn, don't you?
Only because there's no one else I can trust. That's how I look at it.
Yuri, I don't get you sometimes.
That's fine.
Dawngrest has a very different atmosphere from the capital, doesn't it? The city seems so energetic. Everyone here is so full of life.
Of course! It's the largest guild city. Everyone lives according to their own principles. Do you like Dawngrest, Estelle?
Yes, I think it's lovely.
What about you, Yuri?
I think it'd be a really great city if the barrier wasn't crapping out.
Yuri, will you please let that go?
I'm kidding. The city's not bad at all. It even feels kind of like the lower quarter.
Oh, found the tavern. What? You want to see the Dawn? There's no way the Dawn... Oh, well, you're rude. So... I think it's this one? Yep.
Who are you all?
We need to talk to the Dawn about something. Help us out, could you?
It's a matter that concerns the 5 master guilds.
I haven't seen you around here recently. What guild do you belong to?
We don't belong to a guild exactly.
Unfortunately, the Dawn has left town in pursuit of the monsters.
He went after the monsters?
Yes. He plans on taking out the monster nests in one fell swoop.
I see. Thanks for the information.
No worries.
If I went and helped them, I could prove myself to the Dawn.
Oh well, shall we go look for that information in town?
What? We're not going to help the Dawn?
So you know where the monster nests are then?
Oh, good point.
Since it seems like you won't be making progress anytime soon, I'm gonna go check out Cave Mock.
How selfish!
I just want to get it out of the way as soon as possible.
Then does that mean Estelle's going along with you?
Yes, I told Alexei I was going to go after all. Don't worry. We'll be fine between the two of us.
Sorry, afraid not. If you got hurt or anything, Flynn would hunt me down and kill me.
You're not wrong.
You're gonna go, Yuri?
Well, we don't really have any good leads around town that we're following anyway.
Then it's decided. Let's go to the forest of Cave Mock.
Stop watching me. Oh, it's you this time. Still stop watching me.
Cave Mock, are they? What a coincidence.
Come to think of it, why was Flynn in Dawngrest? The Empire and the Union have never gotten along, so knights don't show up here often.
I doubt they're here to see the sights either. It's gotta be tied up in one of their duties.
Do you think Flynn's alright? Those guild people were being really mean to him.
Flynn's no delicate little flower. He can take some heat. Don't forget, before he was a knight, he had to make it on the streets of the lower quarter.
I hope you're right.
I really want to go synthesize equipment. Then I saw all that stuff I can get. I'm just like, ooh, shiny. But I'll save it. I will wait. Alright, this is the inn, right? I haven't saved here yet. Oh. Store number 2? Really? Do you have anything different? It's looking like a no. Oops. You know, I'll just go ahead and buy this now. Same with this. Just so I'll have them so I can get the skills later. I can go ahead and get that. Yeah, that's good. Yep, everything else is the same. Okay. Should I sell stuff? Yes. not gonna sell everything though. Get rid of that and that. And I'll get rid of this. This one. And that one. Get rid of that and that. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah, I noticed. Something is stuck. The doors won't open. Nothing inside. Darn it. Okay, I'm out. Wait, what this? Cooking stadium, bistro black hole. Darn it. I'll figure out what that is later. Probably. Okay, so let's see. That is clearly where I'm going. Let me fight you.
Guess we can do this. Yeah, I beat you and I feel power running.
There we go. I had a feeling I was close to leveling. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I think by next episode I should actually get to 25.
What about the person who controls the Union? What is Don Whitehorse like?
In a word, big. Big voice, big body, big everything.
We already know what he looks and sounds like. We saw him, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, he's a really cool person.
Does that answer your question, Estelle?
It's clear that Carol has a lot of respect for the Don, but that's about the only thing that's clear.
He's so cool that it can't be expressed in words.
We'll just leave it at that then.
Yes, I was hoping that would happen.
Don't get sloppy.
Redemption. You mother. Dang it! I always see that too late.
That'll be 100 years before
There
you
we go.
can be paid. I learned something.
Axe is up. Okay. Was that the one from this equipment? It was. Let me get one more fight in before I go in there.
We're done.
That was quick. It's fine. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick. Forest of Cave Mock.
I had no idea trees this big existed.
Yeah, but it doesn't exactly look healthy for them to be this overgrown.
It's just like you said, Carol. It's like what happened at Heliord when the Blastia went berserk.
Be careful. There's somebody here.
Hey, what a coincidence.
I'm expecting a
What the hell are you
fireball.
doing in a place like this?
You know, out for a forest stroll, taking in the nature.
Something smells fishy.
What? Where's my welcome?
You didn't think we'd honestly be glad to see you, right?
Ah, you don't mean that. I can come in handy, you know.
You're not thinking of coming with us, right?
Of course. It's lonely being out here all by my lonesome. What? No dice?
You'd better watch your back.
If you try anything funny, you're dead.
Hey, you don't really think my story stinks that bad, do ya?
Yeah, the stench is sort of coming off you in waves.
Really?
I can't take responsibility for what I'll do if you make any sudden moves. Don't forget that.
Raven joined the party. Finally, after 10 years.
I know there's not much point in bringing it up again, but this guy's really fishy.
Yeah, how long's he planning to stick with us anyway?
Does he even have a good reason for being in Cave Mock?
You heard him, old man. Spit it out.
Huh? I'm gonna stick with you guys as long as need be. And as for my reasons, I thought I told you. I'm on a mission of self-discovery.
You said you were out for a forest stroll, taken in the nature.
Oh, I did?
If I had a memory that bad, I'd want to find myself too.
There you go.
Really fishy. Really, really, really fishy.
Okay, so since I got you now, oh dang it, I knew it. I should be level 25 now. I had a feeling. Woo, that tonight's gonna be a good night. Oh, that sucks.
Our formation's all over the place.
This is awesome.
This is awesome.
First aid.
Ow.
All right, who's next?
This is a very attack-heavy group. I can deal with it. I can deal with it.
Yeah, I beat you into...
Ranger, you weren't even in the battle. Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Sometimes I question the hitboxes, but it's okay. Right, I forgot you do magic, don't you? I was nowhere near that. I'm mad.
It'll be 100 years before you...
Oh, I feel so powerful.
Oh, don't mind me. Do whatever you came to do.
What should we do about him?
Do you know any tricks that'll convince us you're worth keeping around?
Do I look like some kind of street magician to you? Hey, you. Come here a second.
What? Me?
Huh? What do you want with Carol?
Ah! Don't just leave me here!
Show him what for, kid.
Why me? Okay, this isn't funny anymore.
Should be any minute now.
Ah! It exploded from the inside.
What did you do?
You just wait for them to let their guard down, give them a little poke, and then bam!
Jeez, I bet you're great at parties.
I suppose that was good enough.
Was it really?
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, you mean I passed? I can stay?
Are you kidding?
It'll be much easier to do things to him if we keep him nearby.
What do you mean, things?
Hadn't thought about that.
Okay, I just got a little chill up my spine.
Well then, Mr. Raven, after you.
Right.
Alright, well unfortunately this is where I'm going to have to go ahead and leave this episode. So now, we've got a new party member. In between this episode and the next, I'm going to go ahead and get some grinding done so I can get everyone at least to 25. Raven will probably get to 26 in that time, which is fine. Like always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell to stay notified of all future content updates, including more Tales of Vesperia, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Resident Evil 2, and eventually Heartbound. Once again, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.